All right, hello and welcome to a very brief presentation by coffee shop startups. Now today we're going to talk about why coffee shops fail. Now there's a lot to cover here, so we're going to try to keep this as brief as possible. For a more in-depth reading, visit us at coffeeshopstartups.com. All right, so let's get started. Now as you know, coffee is a huge industry. Coffee itself is the most widely traded commodity in the world behind oil. And it's only growing. Here in the United States, for example, gourmet or specialty coffee consumption has been up over the last two and a half decades. It is by far the most popular beverage in the United States. Now, all the stats point to a healthy industry to get into and to invest in. But our question is, if the demand is growing and we have a healthy customer base, why then do coffee shops still fail? Now, while every situation is different, we have found that specific reasons keep on popping up. So let's quickly talk about them. All right, failure number one, little or no preparation. Now, many people think, hey, I can wing it. This is just coffee. It's a coffee shop. How hard can it be, right? Well, that's just the wrong thinking and wrong attitude. And the fact is that starting any business, even a coffee shop business, requires real work, real research, and real planning. All right, failure number two. One of the ways to make sure that you're doing everything right and not miss anything along the way is to write a coffee shop business plan. When you start any business, including a coffee shop or a drive-through coffee stand, it is tremendously easy to go well beyond your original coffee business budget. A business plan can help significantly reduce your costs, as well as time-busting mistakes. Underestimating expenses for a coffee shop startup can be quite common, and that's even when you have a well-written business plan in place. By having a well-thought business plan covering all of your anticipated expenses, your coffee equipment, etc., you will undoubtedly save yourself plenty of time and money. Now, if you don't have a business plan, you will be inclined to spend more money and waste more time because it will be difficult to efficiently plan and manage your coffee shop budget without it. All right, failure number three, not understanding your business concept. This is a big one. Not understanding your business's focus can lead you into some pretty thick fog. A blurred concept leads to poor service, poor product offering, poor marketing, poor promotion, confused customers, and a poor bottom line. Without a refined coffee shop concept, you're going to be struggling your entire time you're in business. All right, failure number four, preparing for your lease or not preparing for it. Now, this is a big one. Your coffee shop property lease is considered one of the most important decisions you'll be making as a new coffee shop owner. And it's actually a scary thing, right? Because we don't do it every day. Your lease and the terms behind your lease can really work to either build up your business or destroy it. If you sign a poor lease, you're probably going to suffer some major financial consequences. Now, this subject is too big to cover here, but we offer a couple of great in-depth interviews in our complete coffee shop startups kit. To potentially save yourself thousands of dollars, our complete kit is absolutely worth every penny just for these two interviews alone. All right, failure number five, hiring the wrong people. Most likely you're going to hire at least one person or maybe even a team of baristas. Your hiring choices reflect everything about you and your coffee business. Every decision you make to bring someone on board can either work to improve your business or slowly destroy it. This is how we recommend hiring. We recommend hiring for personality, reliability, honesty, and trainability. Now, experience is a big factor here, but it's not the main factor. Okay, you can train your baristas, but you can't train necessarily for personality, for honesty, and reliability. Failure number six, poor coffee shop management. Now, this one is all about you. Now, you've started your coffee business, and now it's time to start managing it. Whether it's managing your inventory, your cash flow, your employees, adapting and coping with surprises. So you're going to want to focus on your management skills, your inventory management, your managing of employees, and your budget management. If you have to, take a class or speak to other coffee shop owners and learn from them. All right, failure number 7, burnout. Now, this is a big one. Now, many coffee shop owners experience some type of burnout within the first 2 years of operating a business. There's so much going on, so much on your plate, that burnout is often inevitable. But you know, burnout leads to a lot of poor decision making, grumpy employees, poor sales, and ultimately the end of your coffee business. So there's ways to avoid burnout. You want to be able to make sure you plan, prepare, and then prepare some more, right? You want to hire the right people and learn to delegate. Importantly, you want to make sure you rest and make time for your friends, your families, and your hobbies. You want to make sure you have a well-rounded life. Oftentimes when you start a coffee shop, your whole life is going to be focused on your business. Try to make time for the things that are important for you. All right, so we're going to quickly summarize this. Now, to avoid failure, you want to make sure you have a coffee shop business plan. You want to make sure that you develop your concept. You prepare for your lease. You want to make sure that you choose your coffee equipment wisely. Don't overestimate your cash flow. You want to make sure you hire some amazing baristas and invest in their training. You want to develop your own personal management skills and be mindful of your debt. Additionally, be realistic with yourself about the sales numbers. Be honest with yourself about all the numbers you're dealing with. And lastly, find ways to make business fun. All right, that sums up our presentation today. We hope it's been helpful. For more information, visit coffeeshopstartups.com.